Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Jordan Young, aka Sneakernomics, back with another certified hood classic banger. And in today's episode, I want to take you guys through my 10 best sneaker pickups so far this year. Crazy to think we are pretty much already into May, meaning a third of the year is already behind us. But I don't just want to share with you guys my top 10 favorite, I do also want to share with you a few of my least favorite pickups as well. So let's start off with those. First up, we have these, the Tom Sachs GPS. Now it's not the colorway, the brown is absolutely fine. It's not the shoe is fine, nothing really wrong with it. It's not the quality's good. It's just Tom Sachs. Mr. Sachs, what are you doing? Ever since the news broke that he is a little bit of a predator and a bit of a douchebag, my opinion of these has changed a lot. Next up are these, the Union One Low KOs. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought these. Actually, I do know what I was thinking. These were just an impulse purchase. And I'm just not a big fan of them, to be honest. So bland, they're so boring, and they're so risky. Like, the white canvas is a recipe for disaster. Next up, the Diamond Dung High SBs. Just disappointed in myself for overpaying for these. The quality is just ass. Like, if you'd got these for retail or under, absolutely fine. But I paid something like £350, nearly $400 for these, which was just stupid. All right, so let's get into my top 10 favorite pickups from this year so far, starting off with these, the Nike SB Dunk Low Red Lobster. You guys know the deal with the Lobsters. They're massively overpriced in general. The older pairs are incredibly hard to find in good condition. And if you do find a pair for a half decent price, usually it's been beaten up within an inch of its life. And this pair is kind of one of those pairs. I did manage to pick them up for £500. They come with OG all. And even though they're cooked, I like having them in the collection. I kind of like the fact that they've been beaten up because I don't really spare much thought for them when I chuck them on. At number 9, it's a pair of Air Jordan 23s in the Motorsport colorway. Picked these up for a really good price, £60 all in. I actually picked them up alongside a pair of the Titaniums, which I ended up selling on GOAT for around £400. And these are low-key really good for training, and I actually did some boxing in these and they're awesome. I feel like 23s are one of the most slept on Jordan models. I know most of you probably don't mess with Jordans beyond 13s, but in my opinion, there are some really nice looking higher numbered Jordan models, and the 23 is probably my favorite. Next up, we've got the Adidas Bad Bunny Forum Low. I picked these up recently, but I've got to say, I'm really impressed with them. The quality is really good. The comfort is on point. They are a little bit chunky and a little bit heavy, but to wear casually, they're fine. I really like all the little details and the extras that come with it. Like, these feel like a really solid collab shoe. And because they were something like 140, 150 odd pounds, they're, in my opinion, like really good value. Coming in at number 7, it's the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott Fragments. Yes, these certainly would have featured a lot higher on the list were it not for the very famous flaw that I've already shared with you guys on this channel and on my other socials. I paid something like $1,300 for these, and they came to me with these big blue stains on the tongue, owing to the blue laces that the previous owner had installed. I've taken the L, I've firmed it, and have proceeded to rock these a whole bunch since then. I do love the colorway. I do have a couple of other pairs of Travis Lows, so these are a good addition to the collection. And to be fair, I really do enjoy wearing them. I feel like the Jordan 1 Low is a really awesome summertime shoe. But yeah, were it not for the sneaky blue stains, these definitely would have featured a lot higher, but they are nonetheless still on the list. At number 6, it's another Bad Bunny sneaker. It's the Adidas Campus. I legit think these are a beautiful sneaker. Really like the proportions, I really like the cuts, I like the colorway. This shoe is a banger in my opinion. And Bad Bunny just doesn't seem to miss. These are also really comfortable and really wearable, and in my opinion quite easy to match up with fits. And this was the first Bad Bunny sneaker I'd picked up, copped them for retail, and yeah, definitely one of my favorite pickups this year so far. Alright, so we're into the top 5 now, and at number 5, it's the Nike SB Dunk Low Sean Cliver. Now, full disclaimer, I actually got sent this pair for free by eBay to produce some content for a campaign that we worked together on. And so shout out to eBay. Thank you very much for the Sean Cliver SBs. And thank you for being such an awesome company to work with. And I just love these sneakers. The colorway I've always been a big fan of. The materials are actually really good, especially when you get these in hand. And the sneakers are just super wearable in my opinion. They're just so easy to match up with all sorts of outfits. So love the Sean Clivers, happy to have them. Number 5 on the list. Coming in at number 4, it is the Nike Air Max 95 Cortez. I just think it's so cool that Cortez and Nike did this collab. I'm a big fan of the brand. I'm a little bit biased, obviously, because I'm a Londoner. I've been living here in London now for pretty close to 20 years, and it's so cool to see a London-based streetwear brand crack it onto the main stage and collaborate with the big boys like Nike. And the sneaker is just awesome. I love the materials. I really like this colorway. I like the details. And I don't have that many pairs of 95s. I feel like these types of collabs give one an excuse to sort of branch out and grab a couple of different types of models for the collection. All right, we're into the top 3, and number 3 is a little bit of a sleeper. Number 3 should actually be number 1 if we are judging this list by the amount of use that the sneaker gets, because I literally wear this sneaker every day. It's the Mizuno Wave Rider Beta. This was another pair that got sent to me. Shout out to Mizuno and shout out to Hard Copy. This is a new Mizuno sport style model, and I use these every day for running. They've become one of my go-to running sneakers. They're really light, they're really comfy, really breathable, and I actually think they are really good looking. And so these are pretty much my go-to daily driver at the moment. At number 2, it's the Nike SB Dunk Low Fly Streetwear. The thing that I like about this sneaker, it's not just the simple, clean colorway. It's not just the materials. It's the storytelling, and it's because of the level of attention to detail that just make me think they're really, really cool. And that's why they're my second favorite pickup of the year so far. Coming in at number 1, it's the Nike Air Jordan 4 SB. I think so far this is most people's shoe of the year. And for me, it just comes down to a few very simple things. A, the colorway is just clean and simple. I also love green, so I'm a little bit biased there. 2, it's the shape. The removal of the air unit in the forefoot kind of has these a little bit more elevated from the back, giving them that OG kind of look, which I'm a big fan of. And 3, it's the comfort. These are legitimately comfortable to wear. I find Jordan 4s some of the most uncomfortable Jordans in general to rock. Toe box feels a little bit cramped. These with the extra room feel awesome. And I was so into these, I actually doubled up, albeit I did manage to double up for retail. And so that's why they are my favorite pickup of the year so far. And that is my top 10. Let me know in the comments, guys, what your favorite pickup has been so far this year, or let me know what your favorite sneaker is in general this year. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and do me a favor and give the like button a nudge before you bounce, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care for now, and peace.